What will power look like? Choosing the mythic path. You need to choose which mythic path you're going to follow. Zeta. Miracle. Limits of mortality. Of course will become... Oh. Let's read about what we will not become. First, the demon is the epitome of rage. A little push is all that is needed to break their self-control and turn them into a force to be feared by enemies and friends alike. It is up to the demon to decide whether to allow their inner beast to take control or to fight it, chain it and bringing it to heel. Enter demonic rage is free action. Oh, demonic claws. Yeah, we're not going to become a demon. Kind of fun. A Zeta. Rebel and a fighter for freedom and good. The Zeta acts on instinct and trusts in spontaneous decisions. The Zeta easily befriends those who don't fit into the neat ranks of the official crusade and does not issue commands, but rather inspires allies to fight. Dragon companion. At 3rd rank, a Zeta gets a dragon as an animal companion. What? Unlike normal animals of its kind, an animal companion's hit dice, ability, skills and feats advance as the Zeta gains mythic rank. What? A real dragon? The heck? Are you serious? I mean, that would be ridiculous. I need to Google this quickly to see if we get a full-size dragon or just a small one. A small one I don't care about, but a full-size could make me choose this. A Zeta dragon companion. Really meant to have literally no attack? Okay, so people on the web aren't convinced. Superpowers, yeah. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to become an angel. The angel... whoa. Okay. The angel is a mighty champion of good, who sets a shining example for the crusaders, smiting demons with a sword of holy flame. Those who fight alongside the angel can be certain that they will be protected, healed, and even resurrected in the event of their untimely demise. Summon Spirit Paladin. This ability summons a Spirit Paladin for 1 minute. Summon monsters appear where you designate an act according to their initiative check results. They attack your opponents with the best of their abilities. Flame of Life. While Angelic Halo is active, whenever an ally suffers damage, they receive fast healing equal to Angel Mythic rank for 1 round. Whoa. Blinding Light. Whenever Angelic Halo is active, an enemy that attacks the Angel first time in a round must pass a Fortitude saving throw, or be blinded. Piercing Rays. Whenever Angelic Halo is active, all enemies in a 50-foot area suffer a penalty to spell resistance, as well as a penalty to all saving throws, equal to the half of the penalty to spell resistance. Of course we're going to become an angel. Boundless Healing. Your healing is no longer affected by common limitations. Infinite Healing. Abundant Casting. Ascended. There's a lot of good stuff in here. What are we going to do? That's a difficult question. You've learned a way to increase the number of spells you can cast per day. Mythic Spell Box. Let's go for Abundant Casting. Mythic Spellbook. At 3rd rank, Angel receives the ability to cast mythic spells. You can either choose to take it as part of an existing full divine spellcaster book or as a standalone spellbook. Standalone spellbook has an independent progression and spell slots. The number of spells can't be increased with the abundant casting mythic feat. In case of merging spellbooks, the maximum cast level of a spell within is 30. More powerful. If you're multi-classing, it is recommended to use a standalone spellbook. Okay. Whoa, what the heck? Bless. Oh, we can finally bless. Cure Lightning Arrow of Law. Oh, they cure moderate wounds, restoration, Archon's Aura. prayer, remove disease, shield from demon. Well, we've just become an angel. Okay. Chest closes and the drops of blood spilled on the sword of valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles, at the same time healing them. You raise your hand, acutely aware that the bright light of heaven will be at your back from now until eternity.
It's so light in here. It's all you. You're glowing from the inside.
Light is perfect for fighting demons, isn't it?
Ilia's gaze is piercing, as if she's trying to read your mind.
An angel at the helm of the crusade! Now our triumph is assured!
What an interesting turn of events. Such intriguing power. Boy, if you should suddenly expire, I would be happy to dissect your remains.
Now is not the time to linger. You can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. Who's writing these checks? Is that a god somewhere? Or...
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you?
Behold, Ione. Behold the death I saw.
You see, suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canalpris, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yanel says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly, the illusion vanishes. Of course, she's the evil demon.
Before, I am Arilu Vorlesh, also known as the Architect of the World Wound.
There's something off about the stranger's appearance. Like you're seeing only half of a painting or looking at her with one eye closed. Her silk dress and expensive jewelry are at odds with a set of unfamiliar tools and her smudged hands. I mean, there was something off. I mean, a paladin suddenly teleporting. Yeah, that was very demonic in nature. So this is the architect of evil, Arilu Vorlesh. What's she trying to do? Try to become a god? It won't work, kid.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
Oh, Lady Arilu. I, Nenio, am your most devoted admirer. Your research is an invaluable contribution to the development of science on Galarion. And this experiment with a world wound is simply groundbreaking. May I please have your autograph?
Look, look from Arelu and Nenio fall silent.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself.
What happened to Yaniel?
The Yaniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies, to study them from the inside. The real Yaniel has been gone for a long time, but unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary.
You've helped me twice already. In Kinablis, when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would a half-demon, disguised favorite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
I won't let you hurt my friends!
Close ranks.
What's that? Mythic Angel gains a Celestial Halo. Each ally within 50 feet of the Angel gains a bonus equal to half Angel's Mythic rank +1 to AC and saving throws against attacks made or effects created by evil character. Oh! Sword of Valor. The Sword of Valor creates an aura of a 10-mile radius that afflicts demons and demon worshippers with a -4 penalty to AC and on all saving throws. Well, now we're talking. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Mythic.
I wonder.
Rank 3. Send in summons? No. Abundant casting. That's more important.
Together we stand.
3 and her hammer. Boundless healing. Mental, no. Ever ready. Extra attack. Operational leader. Why not? And she, mythic path. Powerful shadows, always a chance. Abundant casting, sure. What?
Your orders, Commander.
T. Abundance might chaos. No, he needs to be leading strike. Leave a mark on it, yes.
Yes?
And no young lady, she's going with boundless healing.
Godspeed.
We are the light! They are the darkness! The light! Take you!
Let us press on.
What a discovery!
I stand ready. Our time has come.
Battle formation.
We shall overcome!
This was simple enough.
This must have been a statue of the queen. Oh dear.
Our path leads on. Defeat is not... I will guide us.
I will fight!
This room looks like a little cleaner than the rest of the fortress. It's probably the warden's bedroom.
Godspeed.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
The wolf's cracked voice sounds like rasping rusty metal.
Don't you feel it? He's got that damn rag with him. I can't teleport. He's going to kill us.
If he kills us, then so be it. But this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
You've escaped justice for too long. Stormed in vain. But today you will pay for your crimes.
Of course. I regret nothing. And I'm ready to pay my dues. What about you? Are you ready to pay for everything you've done in the name of your pathetic queen?
Not everyone here is fighting for Mendev and its queen, fallen paladin. When you crossed to the demon's side, you betrayed all mortal kind. And for that, you must pay.
Tell me, Staunton, why? Why you fight on the side of the demons?
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake and Dresden fell to the demons. The Queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev, only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of Crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor. What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. When I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day, or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
I don't know. I haven't had a particularly nice time either in the River City. First there was the fire, then there were lots of other things. But I'm not angry at the people. I know they didn't do it out of malice.
I just noticed first there was the fire. Everything in its portrait, everything's burning. Did she cause this? No.
I am thoroughly sick of all this nonsense about good people. Does your charred little brain have any inkling of what's occurring around you? Allow me to enlighten you. The good person standing before you is personally responsible for the excruciating deaths of dozens of soldiers, the same soldiers for whom you claim to care so dearly. And you are still dim-witted enough to call him good?
Oh, girl. I should have followed your example dozens of years ago and found shelter in blissful madness. Maybe a feeble-minded beggar with no name and no memory would have been happier than the condemned traitor Staunton Vane. But now it's too late for that, too.
Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Minago?
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal. But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
Minago, what's that on your face?
That's not your concern, mortal!
The Masters punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling him this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet.
Staunton's voice holds no emotion whatsoever, except perhaps weariness. The word that fell from his lips barely echoes, but nonetheless the demon immediately falls silent. I see you have a quiet gathering of cowards and traitors here. Even Nula showed up.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face? For years, you self-appointed champions of good have treated us like dirt beneath your feet. If the demons will help us get our revenge, then we're with the demons!
It is time to decide the fate of Dresden.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
No time for debates.
You stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here!
There's panic on Minago's blood-splashed face. Her lips are trembling.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself with these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast!
The demon's mouth, trembling with fear, opens wide in a hysterical grin like a wound on her face.
Give me back what's mine! Take him, he's yours, and Dresden too! I don't care about this fortress, or this half-wit.
Minago stretches out her hand. A crimson spark flies out of Staunton's eyes and plants itself in her palm. Staunton freezes, stunned. He's silently moving his lips, which have turned grey in a flash, like a fish out of water. The demon turns to you.
Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions, your constant squabbling, your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Come on, punish your traitors.
So, did you decide to escape?
You're a clever one. Take your filthy rag! Take your befouled ruins! You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike! Now my life really is worth nothing! But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly! Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore!
Well, you're an angel now, so you cannot think like a mortal. Enough of this insanity. Lay down your weapons, Staunton. Think about your immortal soul. Come back to us. You've been treated unfairly, but we can still make things right.
You really do believe that, don't you? You really think that you can still change something? Somehow bring a cursed soul back to the light? I wish I could believe like you do, hope like you, but I know too well there is no hope. I've been dead for a long time. As a matter of fact, the torment of the last few years, I might as well have spent them in the abyss. The only thing you can do for me is finish me off. Let's get this over with. To arms.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
I'm coming, Lady Jeff. Forgive me for buying 70 years. What? Ouch, why did I get into this fight? I knew I couldn't handle it. Stupid one. So she betrayed us. Glaive. Full plate. Helmet. Damn, that's good gear. Let's see. Whoa. The sword is shining. Carapace. Whenever an enemy lands or immediately hit on the wearer of this +2 mithril full plate mail, the attacker has to pass a reflex saving throw or suffer damage. Holy. Okay. Done. Belt. Enhancement bonus, dexterity and constitution. Sure, why not? So we have another tower shield, but that's not... No, that's weaker. Look at it. Yeah, no, thank you. And what about the new crown? Where is that one? Less odd. Where's the crown that I picked up? That's mighty odd. Lethal Squall. That's a mighty axe. Oh, we have a new level. Warrior of the Holy Light 10. Ready, complete. Oh, that was a fast level up. So everything level 10, thank you. Increase the power of your spells. Extend. Make your spells last twice as long. Fraction of normal time. Farther than normal. Okay, quicken spell.
No reason to pause.
And she... Paladin, yes. Plead, Kitsune. 10, very good. Shadow invocation. Angelic aspect. You take on an aspect of an angelic being. Physical characteristics. Perfect. Okay. And... yeah, okay, if the game wants it, we're going to do it.
You require my counsel.
Agile...
Wise.
Hell Knight.
We'll make things right.
She will... okay, everything 10 first. Or Frost. Generative. The witch can cause the debilitating wounds of a creature she touches to quickly close, helping it heal rapidly. Animal skin. Bewitch an animal. Okay. That sounds cool. And... old monster. No, 7 monster 5. Perfect. And that marks the end of our episode. We are now an angelic being with a powerful banner of our own. Not bad.